Hey, Vicari, just wanted to see how things been going for you this spring now that you're, I guess, competing for one of those starting cornerback spots.
So far, I would say just competition. So competing between all the DBs in rotation that obviously we're trying to get on the other side of OD. So, but other than that, I mean, spring's been going well.
What's going on, Vicari? I know you didn't play a ton last year, but what did you kind of learn from, I guess, being on the sidelines and kind of getting that working in practice and stuff last year?
I would say probably learning how the older guys play. Watching Cell and OD, they're my inspiration of how I play DB. So, yeah.
Carr, when you think back to the end of last season, I'm sure you had a chance to meet with Torian Gray. What were some of the things that he wanted to see you grow in the offseason, especially wants to see this spring to be able to take your game to that next level?
I would say he really preaches on consistency. As long as I have consistency and not making mental errors a lot, I think I would be able to be on the field as much as I would like.
I mean, you obviously play a lot of receiver in high school and weren't full-time cornerback. How much do you feel like you've come along since like when you first got here and started realizing what it took to play that position at this level?
When I first got here in the summer, I would say it was kind of hard for me to like adapt from being like a full-time receiver to a full-time corner. But I mean, just trusting Coach Gray, and he was able to tell me how being a DB versus a receiver and how it's different, just teaching me the ways. So.
I know you mentioned some of those older guys in that DB room earlier from last year. Just for more in depth, what is it kind of like on a day-to-day basis being around those guys, and what are some of the big things that you try to learn from them, as a younger guy?
Watching how they compete is probably the biggest. Watching Cell used to go against Xavier Leggett. That was always a great matchup. I always tried to go against the best so I can try to be at my best, and learning from them kind of boosted my game a little bit.
Hey, Vicari, can you kind of take us through, the day-to-day? Coach Beamer was saying the competition at corner opposite OD is pretty intense and, will continue for a couple months. What's it like being in that, and what's your kind of mindset knowing that you're battling every day for a job?
I would say limiting mistakes among yourself. We have the depth and corner spot opposite OD is like full of competition, so just limiting yourself of mental errors and just doing the little things right. Yeah.
Vicari, I mean, I know you're focused on the cornerback position, but have you been getting any work at nickel as well, and what has that process been like if you have?
No, sir, I have not. It's just been strictly corner.
You mentioned Coach Gray kind of when you first came into the cornerback room was really trying to, give you a lesson of like, okay, here's how to play the cornerback position. Can you kind of take us back to that first week? Like, what were some of the things that he told you then that have always stuck with you?
When I first got here, I still kind of had like the receiver like mindset. So just coming out of high school, it's just a sense of urgency and how my feet were. Like I still had like receiver feet. My footwork as a DB wasn't as great as it should have been, but now versus then, I feel like my feet has got way better. So he developed me to be a great corner. Thank you.